Hello everyone and welcome back to Shire Farm. You joined me when we were in the first day of May, so we've skipped through the second day of April and we've literally on to May now, and you join me as I'm just taking the sheep's wool to the Shire allotments to try and get some more money. Now on the real-time stock check we're going to make hopefully around £20,000, which should put us in a really good place for when we want to buy the field next door to the dealership, which I think is going to be today, and then hopefully we'll get that seeded as well. In between this video and the last video we have put in, we've finished the rolling of the top of field 3 where we put the canola in. We've also put in, or we've got the spraying done as well. Both fields have germinated and they look really good, so I'm really happy about that. So hopefully we've just got this last field to do in this video, and also we're going to do some grass work as well, because I think May will be a good time to start the first grass cut. And I don't know if we're going to just split it again like we did last time, very early on in our series, or if we're going to look at maybe doing a complete set of silage bales this time in one go. So we'll have to see about that. I think we'll probably do silage, get that put away, because we've still got some grass bales left over from last time that we did the harvest, and the sheep don't seem to be consuming that many, so I think we'll have a chance to actually get all the silage bales done this time. So that should be good, and should be a good money earner as well, because I think we're going to spend, I think it's probably 30,000 or maybe a little bit more on that field next door to the dealership. And again, we're going to put sorghum in that, and we'll get that in today or on the second day of May. So then we've got a bit of a split harvest going on. In between, we've also done some of the bits and bobs around the farm. We've made sure everybody's all topped up with food and water, so that's good. Now let's hope that we can get this in here quite nicely without it going completely wrong. So I do know there's a couple of collision points when you do reversing on there in this point. So I'm just going to spin round. Let's see if we can get this into the delivery slot. I need to miss the wall. Whoa, no. Need to miss the wall. That's not bad actually. That should be a pretty good angle. I'm aiming. Oh well, we kind of hit the wall, but there you go. My driving doesn't actually get any better. So has it got the last few bits? Last bits of wall. Come on, fantastic. Right, we may as well quickly check then. 9336. Let's have a quick look on the money. So we sold, what did we sell? 22,066. It's pretty good. I'm really happy with that actually. That is really good. So let's get back into a good view. And I think what we'll do as well is we'll get to the new field and we'll get it purchased. Whoop, bush, hedge, whoops. And we'll literally get that purchased now. So let's just have a quick trundle down there now quickly. But oh, it's nearly 70,000, so I'm happy with that. So obviously we're going to have quite a bit of capital left over even when we bought the field. I think we have to buy some more seed as well, and probably some more liquid fertiliser for that field, but that's not a big problem. Like I said, we've still got quite a bit of money, so that's good. So let's see how we get on. But yeah, we should get the this field done today, and then hopefully the silage as well. Now it looks like it is to a point of already been pre-cultivated, so that's a bonus. But there's no crop in it, so that's pretty much how I wanted it to be. I do know that down to the front of it, if you want to get access to the field, it is a little bit bumpy. So I think for us moving forward, now we are at the dealership for a reason, we'll probably gain access through the back of the dealership, I'd say. Let's have a look. Yeah, we will. So if we come to combining, etc., and bringing any machines down here, this is probably what we'll end up doing. So we'll probably, yeah, so literally nothing in there. That's fantastic. So let's get this bought. Expansion on the farm, so that's good things. So let's get that bought. 36,000. Yep, definitely that's all good to me in my opinion. Yep, still loses over 30,000, so I'm really happy with that. Oh, while we're here, let's have a quick check in the used vehicle market. Not checked in May. Oh, that would have been nice. It's a bit expensive now, can't really afford. Wow, that's Yeah, but 350 horsepower. I haven't got the horsepower for that. That's a big shame. I've got one of those, the L120H Volvo loader. I've got one of those in my Platinum expansion game. I haven't played it for a while though, to be honest with you. And that's a really nice Roshelmath cultivator. It's a shallow cultivator though, so that's good. Okay, that's not too bad. Right, so I think what we'll do now is we'll get back to the farm, and then we can look at getting some seeding started. Bringing the seeder down here, getting it topped up, and get that field started to be seeded, because that's something we need to get done pretty quick. So yeah, we'll see you on the field. As you can see, work on this field is progressing along really nicely. It is quite difficult to see where you've been and where you haven't been, and the field shape is rather unusual to say the least, but it's fine. We get in there, I think. It's not going to take too much longer to do this field, and we're not using too much seed. We bought another 2 bags of seed once we've got the seeder down to the shop, and we got the field started, so hopefully this will go quite well, and then we can get cracked on with doing some grass work and getting some silage created. Now, I'm not 100% certain whether I'm going to maybe go for a silage wagon in this episode, or whether we go for a wrapper again. I'm not 100% certain yet. I don't really know. I think the best thing to do first is get the field cut, and then we'll have a quick look in the either the used vehicle market or on the shop and see how much the different options are. Obviously, last time we did bales, which worked really well, but we had to then rent the bale loader, etc., which seemed to work quite well, and we made some good money. So as everybody probably knows, in Farming Simulator you make really good money out of silage anyway. So hopefully we can get something going, and maybe make a bit of maybe make something a bit different in regards to using a wagon. I did put out a vote last week in regards to potentially using a mod which would allow us to purchase vehicles and equipment once you've released them. Now, I kind of class that as a bit of like a HP system, like most farmers and people do these days, where they pay a monthly fee, or in this game it would be a daily fee, I suppose, wouldn't it? And then once you come round to actually wanting to pay it off, you own it. So that's something I think might work quite well in this series for some of the bigger pieces of equipment. It's not massively unrealistic either. So I kind of think it might be something that could work quite well. Hopefully, if you saw that, you did cast your vote, and while you were on the community section, you subscribed and liked some of the videos. So yeah, many thanks for that. And I think we'll get cracked on with this, and we'll see you when we've got some grass work started. Many thanks. progress on the grass work is going really well. I think what we'll end up doing is just getting this field windrowed up into some good sized swaths, and then I'm thinking we are going to try and find a way to get a silage wagon or a forage wagon so we can actually start filling up the pits in the next episode, because I think there's no point in not using those silage pits that we've got, because we can't delete them from the map, and it's going to be a bit more of an efficient way. Plus we can also, once it's turned into silage, we can also look into maybe getting the conveyor belt systems, which is something I really want to do in this map. It's something that I don't see many other channels doing, and I'd like to get on and do that. So it's definitely something that I think we will get sorted in the next couple of videos, hopefully. I think we'll just get cracked on with this again, and then we'll get it windrowed up, and we'll probably call that the end of the video. But once we've got all that done, we'll check if we've got any other little jobs to do around the farm. But I look forward to seeing you on the other side. Many thanks. And we're about done on this field now, so that's good. We'll just get this last little bit. We'll put the windrower away, and then we've got one little job to do. I think we need to update our work plan for the two fields, because obviously we're pretty much done on both of those, and they're just going to get to the point of ready to be harvested in a few months' time. So that's good, and we'll need to write one down for the new field that we purchased. So we'll get that sorted in a second. So there we go. I'm getting used to the Sim dashboard now, so it seems to be going really well, which I'm happy about. And yeah, like I said earlier, we are definitely going to look at a way to potentially get a forage wagon to put this into the two silage pits, or at least one of them, and then we can hopefully look at getting the conveyor belt systems working as well. So let's leave that there, and we'll literally make our way to here. So we'll edit that, and we will say, so it's now done. That's good on the rolling. That's done now as well. I think that's all good. Same with this one, who is done. Fantastic. And done. Good. And then we'll add an entry in a second. Need to remember what field number it is. So I think, if I remember rightly, 38, isn't it? Yeah, that's right. So we'll just do 38. 38. It's going to have canola in it. No, it's not. Oh, I got that wrong. It's sorghum, isn't it? Sorry, my apologies on that one. Not needed, not needed. The roller is done. Mulching's not needed. Planned fruit, well, we know what that is anyway. It's actually there. So current fruit, yeah, okay, we'll leave it like that anyway. That's not done, that's not done. And yeah, okay, so add that entry. So at least we've got a little bit more to do there as well. So, but on that, I think we shall end this episode here, and many thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.